Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
He's intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Я бы шлюх
Who was
половил.
that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Всегда
Well, Roy
выглядит
is a movie
шлюхой.
star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Как в школе нахрен.
Phelps is one of only two
Гребаные
serving
школьники,
LAPD officers who
детективы.
received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys.
Охуеть,
Stick
блядь,
with
всякая
Bukowski.
бумажка хуетой
Good
кидается.
cop.
Ёбаные
Knows traffic
школьники.
inside now. I'm gonna start you
Пиздец,
out with
каркалки
one
не
case.
хватает,
You
бумажкой
okay, I'll
отбивать.
give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running
Что
license
такие
plates.
мудаки могут
Get down
расследовать?
to the PE freight depot, 6th and Alameda.
Только шлюх ловить.
Patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it to get that desk.
Do you think this lipstick?
They really
is too
pushed you
bright
through
for
quick,
my
didn't they?
complexion?
6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Давай, блядь,
Don't
иди.
need this?
You think the Vice Boys get any on the side?
Mary says he'll sing. Only
Three
if I
blondes
guarantee
walk
he
into a
won't.
bar. You think one of them would have seen it?
I think Gregory Peck's my perfect man.
Rehab is for quitters.
Как отсюда выйти-то? Эксит.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Эксит.
His mother would be proud of him, catching all those criminals.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired myself.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and 7th.
So,
Any
tell me a
unit
little
that
about
handles
yourself,
zone
Phelps.
2 identified.
Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco.
Дорогу
Father was
полиции.
in shipping. Went to college in Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant.
Буду подкашливать. Работаю на заводе. Кислород
Back
плохой,
home.
грязный.
A year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there
Да
all night,
едешь.
draped in a flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Sarah's. Suspect is a male Caucasian.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Ты чё стоишь, сыкло? Блядь, сыкло.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself.
Где он? Убежал. Стоять, полиция, отдел нравов. Дорогу.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is
Мимо.
going on?
Я б тебя давно пристрелил бы нахуй. Ну что-то я пока чпу, как бы не сказали, что провален на месте. Только это меня сдерживает.
Are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Давай,
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
Нихера себе ты, блядь. Одну пулю выстрел, сразу перезаряжать. Ты прям как в Call of Duty. Только перезаряжай пушку. Ну, блядь, напарник. Нихуя не сделал. Мне бежать пришлось, и стрелять, и заложника спасать. Нахуй ты мне нужен такой? Блядь, тачка замятая. Или починилась. Погнали по делу.
Right here.
Куда ты? Заносит.
That you, Bukowski?
Биковский.
Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Это Кол Фелпс. Мудила. Биковский твой хуйня.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working student.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood.
Признавайся, ты грохнул, блядь, и спрятал тело. Чуть не сказал слово запрещенное, за которое банят. Вовремя остановился. Splash out. Ну, такой. Что-то не договаривает. Лицо говорит, что что-то не договаривает.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Уголь срезать? Угол срезать. Вот не знаю, зря я начал с ним трепаться еще. Я, ребят, хочу назад. Не хочу я с ним говорить. Надо было под конец не попадать. Заново, где заново? Ой, чё, блин? Ну не это же хотел я заново. Сейчас заново эту комедию. Где этот гребаный ублюдок, который меня сейчас толкнет? Ёбни ему сразу, уеби. Ёбни ему. Ёбни, сука. Слабак, нахуй. Бигс, нахуй. Я тебя запомнил, Бигс.
Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet.
The
bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps.
You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and
Как вас
advisor.
пропустить-то, ёбаный? Ну чё же вы мне придумали хуйню эту?
And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
This guy was willing to write his own mother after I sweated him.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I think we bumped in there. You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas warehouse. I'll direct.
All units
So,
of
tell me a little
459
about yourself, Phelps.
and Sarah.
Are we friends now,
Unit to handle code 2 identified.
To work together, don't be so touchy.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anyone. You do that for me?
Есть сирена в этой тачке, я не понять не могу.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading... Watch it!
Не за рулем Cole Phelps.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Sarah's. Suspect is a male.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Не переживайте, дамочка. Сейчас разберемся. Вот цикливый, блядь, напарник.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Да, уже. Прыгай, прыгай на него. Я вот съебнулся уже бы на него. Дороги! Сука. Пристрелил, блин, в ноги. Чё такие хмурые? Я герой нахуй. Тишина такая.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Когда в прошлый раз я сказал уголь,
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay
я
to admit
немножко
it if you
о другом
stumble.
подумал.
You don't know what to do next,
Угол,
just
а
come
не
talk
уголь.
to me and
Но
we'll see
я
what we can
посмотрел
do.
на чувака и подумал об угле.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Расизм.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black. just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Nope.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
How's the world looking?
О, нифига себе тут пила поработала. Нифига себе сколько кровища.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Похоже. Бля, ботинки нахуй измазал в этой хуйне красной. Ну-ка, чувак, подойди. А, ну побазарим, давай.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
Давай.
A lot of blood for a blood force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Нету багажника, проверил уже. Блять, ты не детектив, тут я детектив. Советы не нужны. А, поговори, давай.
Have you got a wide shot of the car and its surrounds?
Listen, you and I have never met, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this once. You don't tell me how to do my job, I won't tell you how to do yours.
Я тебя просто спросил.
How's life treating you?
After this, I got 2 more jobs in Westlake Park and 1 up in the Hollywood Hills.
Happier times, I guess.
Опа. Белый и темненькая. Рабочий тоже темненький. Как бы это не родственники были. И он, небось, убил этого беленького из-за того, что он с черненькой. А черненькая, наверное, родственница этого черненького. Все, изи. Я раскрыл все. Стопудово так будет. Первый раз, кстати, играю. Ничего не знаю.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Очки. Ну, это точно этого толстяка. Замочили, оттуда и крови столько.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Да рабочий убил по-любому другой.
Give us something to go on.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all. How bad is it? Come on, read.
О, прикольно. Тут лучше меня напарник возит. Не дело главному детективу еще транспортом управлять. Для этого есть шестерки. Напарник все равно нулевый. Что он там делает? Стоит, курит, блядь. Кто у стенки стоит, то стоит, курит. Газу, газу.
That's that cop. Seemed like a decent guy.
По-любому. Уилки имеет отношение. Потрепаемся еще. Так, тут что было? Сигареты. Как мне пригодится? Есть сишка? Есть сишка, пригодится.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Ну да, я вот откуда знаю, знаком или не знаком. Ну, один нажму.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckon I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
Что-то трогал, значит.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it.
Сомнение надо было нажать.
Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Да, у него были, взял бабки, урод.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker
Бабки
like it is
взял.
now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Что ты взял? Только начал, а по лицу сразу видно было. Не, чувак. Это ты мне сейчас поведешь.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
Не с руки крутому детективу еще управлять тачкой.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Бля, когда ты чё мог? Обуза грёбаная.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room.
Не, светленькая.
Please come in.
Я думал, тёмненькая.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe.
Ранен, охренеть, ранен он там.
My poor Adrian.
Does the name
Кровь
instant
высосали,
heat
как
mean
не
anything
знаю,
to
из
you,
коровы. Ранен.
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place
Любовник вы
out.
замочил.
Come on.
А?
Don't think this is anything. No good to me.
Ну-ка, ёбыщем.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions.
Кортни Шелдон. Ученик, бывший солдат-медик.
My skull, it feels like it's in
В
a
самом начале он
vice.
просил, чтобы этого чувака посмотрели. Опа. Героин. Крэк. Крокодил или что там делают сейчас?
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you
Я вот
smile.
смотрю на этого чувака. Явно какой-то психоманьяк. Она же повернись, чувак.
Doesn't tell me anything. Not sure this means much. Circumstantial.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Ну чё, напарник, что-нибудь нашел? Бездарь ёбаный. Это я уже видел. Блять, обуза со мной ходит. Твое место у стены. Так. Что тут у нас в сортире? Это не сортир.
Incidental.
Какое совпадение?
It
Would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Да ладно, для твоего ума. Чё, блядь, не стираешь, нахуй? Фига ты в детективы пошел, если для этого ума. Так. Ясно, все, чувак.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Вот иди, посмотри.
This must be Adrian's.
Открой.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Значит, те самые. Николь.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Николь. А жену как зовут? Маргарита Блэк. Это не Николь. Значит, любовница у чувака была. Значит, могла и жена грохнуть. Опа. Любовницу уехал провожать. Жена ехала следом и грохнула его.
Used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures.
Разные спальни, точно. Кто вы такие?
use leaving the thing half finished.
Почему я должен собирать? Вы что, обалдели?
That can't be right.
Блять, задачка у меня. Я не такой, блядь, я не занимаюсь этой херней. Ребята, вы чё? Я детектив. Ёбаный напарник, иди собери мне. Пипец, почему я должен хертой такой заниматься? Че жесть. Я тебе, блядь, выставлю счет нахуй 2 раза дороже, блядь, за такую хуйню. Херасе.
No, that won't work.
Так не годится. Да мне наплевать нахрен, вообще насрать. Что я должен что-то тут делать? Нет трубы.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Посмотрим в округе, что тут у нас. Тачку видел зеленую. Я тогда к ней не подошел. Может быть, там труп? Хранение. Ладно.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business.
Свинью порезали.
That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Вроде правду говорит.
Are you trying to find my husband?
Конечно, пытаюсь.
Please hurry. My husband might be injured.
Успокойся, блядь. Мы расследуем дело.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Ну давай правду.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Блин, опять правду говорит.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Недавно? Что там у нас? Очки. Наверное, правда.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Пизду, сомнения даже. У меня снова сомнения. Да отвали. У меня сомнения.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Неправильно. Алиби миссис Блэк.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you?
Отвечать.
What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Вот у меня нет доказательств, чтобы не верить. Блять, по лицу.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Нет, не знаешь, алкаш грёбаный.
He wants a
Вот
five-star
двери
goddamn
открыты.
wedding.
Сколько пылежиком залетает.
Looking for someone. Clam chowder.
Я разберусь сам.
You recommend the special?
Пивко есть? Где пивко можно? Потом поговорим.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee fast.
Frank Morgan? Who's asking?
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he
Барна попадали.
Come on. Barkeep doesn't have all the answers. Leave me be.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
If Black is hurt, anything you give up might help us find him before it's too late.
Look, if something happened to Adrian, then I'm sorry to hear about that, but I don't know nothing more about it. I can't help you.
Блять, неправильно.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Сомнения выберем.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Слушай, у меня все фризит, красное горит на бейс.
Sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Давай там помалкивай, я был напарник.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
Дорогу!
Hit the brakes, Cole.
Чего, как он меня заметил?
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Что, в тачку обыщем? Чё багаж? LAPD, всем стоять. Так. Морган.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Cigarettes,
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the guns are after you. There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian. Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Бековский, ебать нахуй учиться. Нашел, это, блядь, кого учиться. Охренеть. Мне такие учители нахрен не нужны. 12 одного дырку. Ни хрена себе автомобили нахуярил на 400 баксов.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, huh?
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Make a request to Washington for a fingerprint check.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Empty.
Ну чё, ты не хочешь инструменты проверить? Да. Запаски нет.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Ну чё, побазарить с тобой можно?
Get out of the shot!
Got some test results to process, and I need to give evidence at an arraignment.
Seems irrelevant.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Swab the underwear for traces of blood.
Doesn't appear to be connected. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Повсюду это пивко. Весь город одинаковое пиво пьет. Так, а это что за особа?
And I thought this was such a nice area.
Ничего, ничего такая. Я просто на дерево смотрю.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Опять это пиво.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help. Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny.
Специально нахуй снял колесо, чтобы детишки не играли, чтобы машина мешала. Показания свидетелей.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Ну, естественно, наверное.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Сомнения.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Ладно, поверю.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Опять пиздишь, ты мне не договариваешь. Вроде.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Что-то одни мужики. Неужто педиков?
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Hey, I think I see a body.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going? This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Following the Republican land. The Capitol awaits the arrival of President Truman to deliver his message. He shakes hands with Senator Brandenburg, President Pro Tem of the Senate, and Speaker.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
Junk.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
That's not right.
Вот это разгадка. Вот это квест. Опа, и красного не хватает.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
I doubt it.
Опа, номер.
think this is any use to us. Maybe if... No. If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Valdez was just driving by, saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey. And spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Здесь еще стоит поговорить.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Все что ли? Хрень я потратил на какую-то хероту.
It's him, the cop from the newspaper.
Can you drive to this one? So, where you want to go?
this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
The nerve of some people.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
Блять.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
So a consul general gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusions and to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary. Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
This guy gave his wife a tap. Say all's fair in love and war.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn guy.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
We go to Washington now with...
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
Isn't he the cock
What
we've
the
been talking
hell
about
is
all
this
this
guy doing?
Want another accommodation?
Это вот что за дверь? Охренеть дверь. Блять, как люди сексом занимаются в такой фигне? Представляешь? На лестнице, вот в порнушке видал, на лестнице занимаются сексом. Как на этой лестнице заниматься сексом? Когда такая дверь. Охренеть. Я, блять, нахуй калаш бы купил бы где-нибудь и спал бы с ним, блять, с такой дверью. Пиздец. Охренеть дверь. Чё тут у нас? Так.
Here he is, apartment 3.
А чё эти открыты?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Какая цифра, да?
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes.
Да не
I
тупая она,
understand.
давай, заткнись, напарник.
Could you come inside?
Учись, как надо
What is your
разговаривать.
name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Да мне
Check out the
мало ли, мне
surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
наплевать. Что там думаешь?
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us,
It's difficult to
Anna,
tell
your
whether
little
it's the
one won't
suspect
be seeing
vehicle from the
Papa
scene.
for a very long time.
Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Опа.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Я в сортире тут спрятался.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Может, относится. Блять, не взять, не спиздить, не покараулить.
This isn't what we're looking for. Probably nothing.
По-любому где-нибудь тут в сортире сидит.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Чё, блин? Давай 7. Истина 1.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Что, все что ли?
The cop they've been talking about on the radio. Want another accommodation?
ATI.
Иди нахрен, напарник.
Just a scratch.
Туда поехал. Как-то можно пометить.
Those no-account beaners used to own the whole of Los Angeles, but we ran them off. How about you get on with catching them?
Nothing significant. Not much help.
Все смотрел.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Я где-то видел этот флаг. У этой сучки. Опа. Я у этой сучки флаг видел. Чё, напарник, как дела?
Okay, okay, he's had enough.
Потусил с ней тут.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Да. Где фотофлаг?
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Как я так пропустил тогда?
Optimistic, Cole.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Лжешь. Где моя цифра 3?
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Maybe check out back, too. This punk has something stashed somewhere, I know it.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. Diplomatic license plates.
Doesn't look like anything.
Еще что ли?
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last week.
No wonder y'all got him at such an eye for finance.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards.
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs them.
You know the way. You can drive.
Presents National News. Are you talking from experience?
Здесь гоняться тоже ты будешь, чувак? Нет, я...
Five-star goddamn wedding.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. Then
Ты меня куда прикатил?
next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're...
Ёшкин кот, чувак, блядь, ты, блядь, дебил ёбаный полный.
I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Охренеть. Теперь даже доехать не мог, заметить, еще один полицейский в городе. Опа, как четко проехал.
Citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing.
Обалдеть.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Желтый.
He's getting away.
LAPD.
Gonna lose him.
Всем оставаться на своих местах. Охренеть такое. Слепстрим.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Блядь, я убил человека, ёб твою. Жива, слава богу. Перелом руки. Все как говно набросали. Делегата, ты мой. Fuck you. Пушку, напарник. Достань пушку.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Ah! God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
LAPD! Оставаться на местах, сука!
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Лучший из лучших. Это я. Ну все, стоп, что там нет денег? Город найдет деньги, чтобы себя восстановить.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Ну, это мы пройдем в следующий раз.
Busted.
Ладно, все, всем пока.